Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-November. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your current energy, the near future, and then take a peek into the next 3 to 6, see what's going on there. And then we'll look at your person's energy and your energy, whoever's on your mind. So thank you so much to everyone who's returning, and if you are new, welcome. I am available for personal readings. If you'd like one of those, the info's in the description box below this video, any of my videos, or the about section of my channel. Okay, so a couple cards flipped up. I just saw the Six of Wands. So something's coming around that's going to feel just good. Like you feel like you've accomplished something that you may have been wanting to do for quite some time. It's a sense of I'm finally getting to that place. I feel like I can either reward myself or just kind of stand here and look back and go, okay, I did it. I made it from point A to point B. I feel like there's a goal that you may have set for yourself and you've accomplished that. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Devil and the Page of Pentacles, all in the upright. In the near future, the Five of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse. In the next 3 to 6 months, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Three of Cups. All right. The overall energy is the Strength in reverse. So there's something that might be pulling a little bit at your energy right now. If you've just come through a period of working really, really, really hard and focusing all your energy on getting things accomplished, Scorpio season could have you slowing down because there's some dark energies that have to be brought to the surface to be released. So if you're feeling a little tired, it's just the energy that's going on astrologically speaking. So behind that, yeah, because it feels really, really heavy right now. So you could have a lot on your plate, absolutely, no doubt. That could be what's pulling at your energy. I think you have faith that it's going to be okay. Right now, I feel like they're asking you to take a step back because there's a lot to be accomplished. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you could be constantly saying, I'm not quite where I want to be. And that can be exhausting as well. So I feel the need to say it's about staying in the present moment, accepting things for what they are right now, and knowing that at any moment things could change direction. Not in a bad way, because I feel like there's a new opportunity that's coming about for you. So if you felt like you haven't been able to push through or it's been really tiring getting through this stage, I can see that. But I see that you also have faith. You know that things can turn around when you put your focus on them. But rest is going to be super important. So I don't say that every single video, but in this particular one, I feel like you need to recharge your energy a bit. So current energy, Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity that comes up. I think there's a little bit of fear around this. So you may not feel like you want to invest in something just yet. Could this be a new job? Absolutely. But there may be part of you that says, is this something that I can handle? Now I'm also picking up that there might be someone in your energy that has recently offered you maybe to go out on a date if you're single. If not, this is going to be like a small offer or a gesture. And that could be what the new opportunity is. This is going to be for the ones that might be looking for work. If you are and something comes along and it feels like it's small and it doesn't feel really great, I'd say give it some time before you make a decision because there might be something else that comes up. Now, if there's any sense of, I don't feel good about it with the Devil card, doesn't mean that it's always a toxic situation, just means there could be some fear surrounding it. Maybe you don't like one of the people you've met in an interview, something of that sort. That person could seem like they just don't have much to offer, or that this is something where you're not sure that it can grow. I'm going to say yes, it could possibly. So there might be some releasing of fears around taking this sort of a leap, I want to say. I don't have the full card, but I do feel like it's kind of a leap of faith. It's going to be offered to you. So expect that for sure. And I do think the money's going to be good. That's for those of you who are looking for something. For others of you, this is just like a new way to make money, or it's about finding stability within your specific circumstances. I'll get that out. that could be feeling a little bit toxic right now. Maybe you're looking for a new way to see things. That is also coming up, a new way to see how you deal with your finances, how you deal with staying grounded with your job and your personal life. So if things are a little bit out of sorts and you're feeling a little bit tired, that would explain why those two cards are coming out. Now, in the near future, we have the Five of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Having these two cards surround the Eight of Pentacles just says that there can be some frustration sometimes around your work situation. You may feel like there's not a lot of movement, but you're busting your ass. So that's for those of you that have really put in a lot of effort, and at times you can, not that you always look back and go, oh, well, this was really disappointing, but at times I feel like there can be disappointments. This can also be around your relationships. If someone has come in and you've had a repetitive cycle of people that have shown up in relationships that didn't seem to be grounded, or they only brought like a small token of something into the beginnings of your relationship, it's like, I don't want to repeat that cycle where I put so much work into somebody else and there's just no movement, or it doesn't seem to be going in the direction that I want, or maybe they're just not on the same page as you. Something of that sort's coming up. Whatever it is, that focus, that energy that you're putting into it seems to be pulling, again, I keep wanting to go back to it, pulling at your energy. Now, in the next 3 to 6 months, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups, there are certain people that are going to be pulled from your life. This is coming up. It's been happening for everybody at different times. And I feel like for you, whoever creates any kind of instability has got to go. And after you do that, after you accept that they're just not meant to be in your life anymore, the Three of Cups says that you're going to be much happier. So I think what you're doing is focusing on the next couple of months, what people really, really, really are there for you. The ones that are supportive, the ones who cheer you on, that are there to support you in your victories. Even when you have hard times, they're there to be supportive as well. So this is Spirit really saying, focus on the people that do not see your worth and do not understand who you are or create any kind of imbalance in your life. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil card. This is for Sag. All right, so we have the Tower in reverse. So something is about to change. You could be feeling this shift. It's like you feel like you're on the precipice of breaking through something. And that's going to be for those of you that already have a job. Like there needs to be a big change with that particular area of your life. And I think you feel it coming. It's like if something is toxic and it's just not happy anymore, you don't feel good about it, it may be that it's time to start looking for something new and it just hasn't come about yet. You could just be thinking about it. So some kind of change is definitely coming. It may be a little bit hard, or you may be a little bit sad about it, but all in all, it is definitely for your benefit. And then we have the Empress, yes, because it's going to empower you. It's going to make you feel like you're back to the person that you want to feel like. So if there's someone that comes about in your life, it may seem like a small offer. If this person's just recently shown up, I think they appreciate who you are and all of your strength. So this person could be something that's different, and that's why the Tower is in reverse, because they're not someone who comes in and like a wrecking ball. I said that in another reading, so I don't remember. Anyway, they don't come in and like stir things up and make things crazy. It may just be passionate. And that is something that feels supportive and good. And you can remain being who you are without feeling like you have to dim your light, is the word I want to use. Okay, and then the Five of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles again to clarify the Page of Pentacles. So whoever this is going to understand you from an emotional level. If you've dealt with difficult relationships in the past, this is like somebody who's got grounded energy and they start kind of slow and they're willing to put the work in. They may not be someone who openly communicates easily. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Not that they don't know how to communicate. They do. When they get close to people, they tend to open up. But at first, they're always looking at things from a traditional grounded perspective. Some of them may be open spiritually, but in this case, they're people that really do put work in. This could also be somebody younger that you work with that seems very ambitious or excited, if you have a business and you need to hire someone, I think you're going to get a new employee who's probably got a little bit of difficulty communicating with people. Maybe he's a little bit shy, but I think they're a hard worker. All right, let's look at the Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands in reverse. And there's Strength in reverse again. It seems like Spirit's trying to say, allow people to take a little bit off of your plate. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you realize that there are certain people that just aren't supportive, and at times you feel kind of like alone, sometimes the Empress feels like she stands on this space. What's the word I'm looking for? She sits in her throne alone. And at times that can be tough because you don't feel like you have the support that you need. But I'd like to say that, yes, it can be exhausting being her, but you've got this and you can get through it. It's going to, at some point, put you in a position where you're just going to have to slow down. Now, there is support around you for sure. All right, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. And then we have the Emperor. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress, which I like. Could you have been dealing with somebody that was very controlling in the past? Yes. You could have someone in your life that tends to dictate to you, even if it's a masculine energy, but it can be a male or a female. Just seems to like to be in control of things. And that could be difficult for you, being someone who likes to be on top of your own things. Sagittariuses are very good at keeping themselves together. You're very strong. You know what you want. You don't usually mince words. And if somebody's coming around that seems a little bit aggressive, you might be pushing back with that energy if they seem to want to dim your light. So this could also be somebody that's very powerful that shows up in your world. And once you release these people that aren't meant to be there, this person comes in and is also a very huge support. So they could go from the Page of Pentacles to the Emperor very quickly and show you that, masculine or feminine, show you that they are someone that is your actual partner, that you can stand beside. Two people who are very powerful. Power couple. There you go. All right, so let's look at the Two of Cups with the Three of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is also someone who is extremely passionate. They know what they want. They know who they are. They tend to be pretty forthright when it comes to who they are physically, sexually, however you want to put it. I don't want to get inappropriate here, but they know. And it could be refreshing to have someone in your life that knows what they want, because you are very fiery, right? This is a fire card, so it's Leo, Sag, and Aries. Now you could be dealing with a Leo strongly with the two Strength cards coming out. But I feel like this energy is there to be supported. This could also be about you being reinvigorated after you rest for a bit and start going towards things again. So we go through those ebbs and flows, and I feel like this is where you are. You're kind of going through the ebb, and you're going to get to the other end of it when you rest up and feel more balanced. This could also be balancing of masculine and feminine energies within you. So finding the power in both of those energies that you embody. All right, I'm going to grab these, and we'll look into your person. So go ahead and think about them for just a moment. Now, when I gather the cards lately, I've noticed that whatever shows up on the bottom when I gather them is going to be important. So the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse is needing to maybe take your power back, reestablish what it's going to take to find that grounding again, because she's a little ungrounded. And that's obvious with the Strength card being in reverse. All right, I'm actually going to switch decks, and we'll talk about this person that's on your mind. This is for Sag. What's going on with them and their person? So your person's energy is the Five of Swords in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this person's got a bit of, they don't really know what they want kind of energy. I think they move a little bit too quickly, but it may come across as being a little immature. I don't think that they're necessarily dramatic or have drama in their life. They're just a little bit immature. Now, the person in the main reading may not be the same person that we're talking about here. Your energy is the King of Cups. You have the Two of Wands in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So the Seven of Wands being the overall energy, you could feel a little bit defensive right now. Maybe there's things you've been trying to have a discussion with this person about, and they just are not emotionally, or I don't want to say mentally, because this is really more around their inability to articulate how they feel or show up in a romantic way. Although they seem to move quickly and there's a lot of communication, there's kind of a conflicted energy there. So you may find that you don't really understand where they're coming from. It may be hard to get a clear picture of what it is that this person's looking for. Now, I don't feel that they have a lot of drama or past things that you'd have to be concerned about. Just a lot of energy is what I feel. Now, this is you knowing who you are and what you want emotionally. So you're much more emotionally mature than this person. It doesn't matter how old you are. So you could be 35 and they're 48 and they could be a younger soul emotionally. So spiritually, they could be a little bit grown. They may be mature in other areas of their life. They're just not as mature in the emotional sense. Now, the Two of Wands in reverse is not being sure about what the future holds. The Page of Pentacles is, again, it's like, do I do this? I'm not really sure. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, I'm kind of withholding. I don't want to give up too much of myself into the situation until I know 100% for sure what's going to happen or where this person's coming from, because their energy feels a little scattered. Okay, let's look at the romance angels, and then we'll get some advice for you. This is for Sag. All right, so we have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Interesting. So if things can balance out, this could actually be someone who triggers that for you. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you have questions around where this person stands, it could be that right now they're just not 100% sure how to move forward with you. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is all of the good stuff, right? These cards, I know, at times they can be a little bit like they can seem like they don't make sense. But in this case, I'm going to say this feels like a connection where they're two people who are interested in either getting to know each other or you know each other well, and things might be a little bit off. If you're suspicious of your person, it could be because they're trying to plan to get to the place where they can propose if you're interested in marriage. If you're not, that's okay. It's just saying put the effort in. It's worth it. It really is worth it. All right. Let's look at what advice do we have for Sag? I'm going to shuffle these a bit more. They're a little stuck. I just saw Temperance in reverse. So there's going to be a need for balance and patience. Figuring out what you want and being able to express that is what I just heard. Okay, Nine of Wands. Leaving anything that was disappointing, frustrating, emotionally unfulfilling, leaving that in the past. The King of Swords, opening up a little bit more about where you're coming from. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse is just saying that you need to open up more emotionally, or they do. Somebody needs to, because the Six of Swords is trying to say you're moving into a better place. I feel like not moving away necessarily, just moving into a better place, but just being able to open up a little bit more emotionally and telling your truth. When that happens, I think you can discuss some of the things that you've both already experienced. Even if you've been together for quite some time, doesn't mean that somebody's revealed everything about themselves. They couldn't possibly. So they may have been through a lot of difficult times, both of you. And now it seems like the advice is to open up about those things and be honest. All right, so the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what messages we get there. This is for Sag. We have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I love that. Because if there is anything going on that's not being dealt with well, that could be pulling at your strength as well. And then it says, I love this. Magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present. Enjoy it. This does seem to have a lot of chemistry. And then we have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. All right. Last but not least, let's get a couple of oracle cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Last message is, look at that. There you go, soulmate. So things are about to change. If you have questions about this, even if this person's energy is just showing up this way now, it feels like there's big change, because it does say, and there's another 5 in this. So yes, this is going through a transformation. just some cleaning up, meaning you both have some things that you need to work through. And then I think the two of you will come together and work things out. And then look at that. There's a loyal heart and another 5. 5s are going to be super significant. If you're seeing them often, it's something about this relationship, and it's letting you know that things are going through a massive change. The two of you both seem to be very loyal and desire, or you feel like you have a deep connection and you desire that. Milk and honey is about taking care of yourself, and clean it up is just clearing your energy so that you can open yourself to what this relationship is trying to show you. All right, my loves, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, like I said in the beginning, that's in the description box below the video or in my about section. I love you guys to pieces. Have an amazing mid-month, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.